What makes Sonic Adventure unique? Oh, the Dreamcast. Quite the system, I must say. It failed so fast that nearly every title in its library is a cult classic at best. But one game stands as the most notable of all the titles, and that is Sonic Adventure. Released on September 9th, 1999, Sonic Adventure was Sonic the Hedgehog's first steps into the realm of 3D. Sonic Adventure was actually a whole generation behind Mario, since Sonic Jam for the Sega Saturn wasn't really a 3D Sonic game. When Sonic Adventure was released, it was met with praise, and when we got the sequel Sonic Adventure 2, it was considered a classic. The GameCube port, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, is often touted as the last good 3D Sonic game, and let's be honest, the series took a rather fast decline immediately after its release. What bothers me, as a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, is that recently the series has been getting a lot more criticisms than I remember. Today, I hope to explain the nuances in the Sonic Adventure series that truly hold it up as a well-designed and, well, overall exciting experience. This may be a personal topic for me, but I will try to take an objective look at the series. Through attempting to speedrun Sonic Adventure 2 Battle casually, I noticed what I liked and didn't like about the game. It turns out that a big part of the game that I like is also the focal point of all the criticisms. Many seem to say that Sonic and Shadow are merely 1/3 of the experience and that the other characters aren't fun to play at all. I personally enjoy playing other characters in both Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. Well, minus Big the Cat. Because you see, they may not be fast, but they do have a sort of flow. And what I feel makes Sonic Adventure, the entire series, unique is that it has a good sense of momentum. First off, Sonic has the newly added homing attack. This allows Sonic to not only handle enemies with ease, but it also takes them out rather quickly. It can also be used for a quick push when running up a slope, or if you seem to be losing speed. The attack alone has a fair bit of uses and overshadows the spin dash, except in Sonic Adventure 1 where there's this glitch with the spin dash. It makes the game almost too fast. Sure, Sonic and Shadow are handled well, no one complains about that, but what about the other characters? Tails, Knuckles, Amy even? Many of the complaints saying that they're slow and take away from the action of the Sonic stages, but although I can agree that they are slower, that doesn't mean that they can't be fast in their own way. As I mentioned, they have a sense of momentum, and here's what I mean by that. With the Tails, Eggman, and even E102 Gamma stages, there are natural ways to keep up your speed. You see that enemy in the distance? You better shoot him now because he's kind of obstructing your path. You know that locked door that won't open until you shoot everything necessary for you to open it? Well, why don't you shoot those enemies while you're on the way? That way it's open by the time you get there. It may seem obvious, yes, but isn't that the point? First playthroughs you're not going to understand everything that you need to do, but on subsequent playthroughs, you'll get faster at it. I mean, this is even pseudo-shown in the game. Tails' little booster on the back of his tornado gets bigger the faster he's going, almost like a speedometer. If you think that these stages can't be done quickly, there are actually a lot of ways to optimize them, and like any game based on speed, it's gonna come with practice. What about Knuckles and Rouge? Their stages are designed around treasure hunting with the help of clues and a radar system. Again, new players don't know where the clues are necessarily pointing them to until they learn the layout of the stages. Similarly to Tails and Eggman though, as you learn the stages, you will get more and more efficient at them. Although you could argue that the stages are still slow, Knuckles and Rouge oddly run really fast, and sure, maybe you don't need that speed in vertically designed stages, but something a lot of people forget to mention is that many of these stages offer ways to get a lot of vertical movement quickly. Now with the combination of running, gliding, and drill diving, another great skill for fast movement by the way, you, as the player, have very good control of these characters and can go anywhere pretty quickly. As you play through these stages, you learn the layout. Here are the springs, here are the rockets, and here are the big drops to drill dive from, all of which let you maneuver quickly, and it's more efficient than climbing everywhere. With the exception of a few stages like Mad Space and Aquatic Mine, the stages are actually pretty nicely shaped to have a quick glide through that, due to the radius of the radar, helps you survey the entire area efficiently. I personally like the stage Meteor Herd for Knuckles because you can fly all the way to the top of the map and then drill dive all the way back down, which, due to the radius again, covers a good majority of the stage. Oftentimes my radar would go off at some point and it never felt all that difficult. Even accessing the monitors is decently quick, and you can press B from a decent distance and read the clue as you leave. On a side note, yes, Sonic Adventure 1 has the better radar system since it doesn't have to go in sequential order. I can't really defend that, it is a flaw, but I enjoy both games regardless. Speaking of Sonic Adventure 1, finally, we have Amy. One of the more forgettable characters in the Sonic series, in my opinion. She has one of the slowest running speeds, period. And are her stages dumb? Yeah. Should she be in the game? Not really, but do I enjoy playing as her? She's tolerable, at least. And why? Because, like everyone else, she can keep her momentum. When at her top speed, using her hammer makes her do a flip, rather than stopping dead in place. This flip is so pivotal to playing as Amy. It allows you to both take out enemies and keep your speed. It's small little things like this that show that even the slowest moments and sections of the game can be sped up with practice. In fact, when I was playing through the game, I tried to pay attention to how long each stage would take me. And it turns out, no matter if I was playing Knuckles, Tails, Eggman, or Rouge, the stages actually didn't take me that much longer than the average Sonic stage. Even if you feel the game should be faster for newer players and should be more focused on Sonic, we can agree that the controls for all the characters are spot on, and any player can use them in any way they can think of to keep up the pace. That's, in my opinion, the real source of any good Sonic game. I won't deny the flaws, the story is not good, but when you look at it in a cheesy sense, it's almost so bad that it is good. And hey, Dr. Joe Robotnik's little monologue in the final story is actually quite dark, and the whole moment is pretty powerful. The random driving stages aren't fun either, the glitches can be pretty bad at times, and the camera isn't always that great. Also, Big the Cat's mere existence, just why? But chows are cool, and overall, I really like the Sonic Adventure series. As Pro Jared put it, the game is like a bowl of Lucky Charms. He felt that the game was bad, but the best parts, the marshmallows, are why we keep playing. And as true as it is, I'm a Sonic fan, and although I will admit its shortcomings, I just want to say to Jared, hey man, I like what you do and I like what you're saying, but I think you should reconsider all the other characters. I can agree with you that they play completely different from Sonic and they're definitely a lot slower, but I think that all the characters have really spot on controls and they have a real sense of momentum. This momentum to the player can still feel really smooth and fast in its own way. We're all entitled to our own opinions, but that is what makes Sonic Adventure unique. Thanks for watching.